Are fashion dolls and pretty princesses harmful to girls? Do we need to dismantle the pink aisle in our toy stores? That's coming up next on The Factual Feminist. Hi, I'm Caroline Kitchens, in this week for Christina Hoff-Summers. You may have heard of GoldieBlox, a toy company which aims to replace toys like Hello Kitty and Barbie with more vocationally responsible toys that will supposedly inspire girls to become engineers. As toys, GoldieBlox has received mixed reviews, but gender activists and journalists are thrilled by their aggressive girl power commercials. For them, rescuing girls from a toxic princess culture is an urgent priority. GoldieBlox's latest commercial shows a spunky girl with a hammer and overalls rebelling against an Orwellian big sister. GoldieBlox says that its new toy will break the mold. Well, it's a figurine of a pretty, blonde-haired girl in pink overalls and a hammer. Not exactly paradigm shifting. But let's take a look at the message and facts behind GoldieBlox's campaign. GoldieBlox's website notes that only 14% of engineers are female. It's true that girls have far outpaced boys academically, including in many of the sciences, but engineering is one field that continues to be dominated by men. We can't know for sure what explains this gap, but GoldieBlox insists that it has something to do with all of those pink girly toys. According to the commercial, fashion dolls teach girls to value beauty over brains. Is that really true? Industry researchers agree that toy store aisles have become more segregated by gender over the past few decades. But during the same time period, girls have made huge gains in education. Women now earn a majority of all degrees, and that includes bachelor's, master's, and doctorates. In STEM fields, women now earn 44% of college math degrees, 48% of chemistry degrees, and 61% of biology degrees. Does GoldieBlox have a shred of evidence that fashion dolls are holding girls back? Well, the GoldieBlox executives do cite one study which claims to show that girls who play with Barbie see fewer career options for themselves than girls who play with Mr. Potato Head. But the study had a small sample size, only 37 girls, and the researchers asked girls about their career expectations immediately after they played with the toys for only 5 minutes. There is no way to know the long-term effects of playing with fashion dolls. And the GoldieBlox creators don't mention it, but the same study also asks the girls how many Barbies they have at home and how frequently they play with them. And the researchers found that these variables did not substantially change the girls' career expectations. I applaud efforts to get more girls interested in engineering. Girls should know that they can become anything they want to be. But the problem with GoldieBlox's ad is that it doesn't merely encourage girls to be engineers. It shames the millions of girls who like fashion dolls and pretty shoes. It teaches them that they have to make a choice between beauty and brains. That's a false dichotomy, and it sends a destructive message. Girls who like pink sparkly toys can also aspire to be brilliant engineers someday. There's also something pretty ironic about the 1984 theme of the ad. Toy stores have a pink aisle because little girls like it. And when you give customers what they want, you make a profit. Toy companies just want to sell toys. They're not on a fanatical Orwellian mission to re-engineer gender preferences. On the other hand, the GoldieBlox creators, they're the ones who want to re-socialize little girls according to some hardline feminist gender-correct blueprint. The creators of GoldieBlox will reply that girls only like dolls because of cultural norms. They'll say they aren't out to re-socialize girls, they just want to liberate them from arbitrary and damaging stereotypes. But what if a little girl doesn't want to be liberated from her preferences? Of course, culture influences how children play, but it is scientifically illiterate to deny that biology plays a role in children's play preferences. The female attraction to dolls and the male attraction to gadgets hold cross-culturally and even cross-species. They can be seen in our close relatives, the vervet and the rhesus monkeys. And for a more in-depth look on this, I recommend reading Christina's 2012 piece in The Atlantic. Of course, parents should encourage their children to try different types of toys, and they should be tolerant if their child prefers to play with toys generally associated with the other sex. But the same goes for kids who prefer conventional play. At a certain point, you have to respect their choices. The GoldieBlox video goes wrong when it belittles and shames girls who want to play princess. A toy store with gender-neutral toys might please Big Sister and the gender monitors at GoldieBlox, but it would disappoint millions of children. What do you think about GoldieBlox's new ad? Should parents be worried if their daughters like fashion dolls more than toolkits? Well, let us know what you think on Twitter or in the comments section. And thank you for watching The Factual Feminist.